I want to break into Jim's house.
Yeah, Steve, I got that from the first 2 times you said it.
Okay, but I'm serious. Our creepy friend has to know more that he's letting on.
Oh, he's our friend now.
No, Nate. I'm obviously being facetious.
I think the word you're looking for is facetious.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
No. Nope, you were definitely talking about sea fish.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm just trying to add bigger words to my vocabulary.
Well, vocabulary is a pretty big word for you.
Shut up.
Jesus. Anyway, I don't think there's anything creepy about Jim. If anything, he's just an older guy with a bad memory.
Bad memory. Seriously. You're way too naive and too trusting with literally everyone. With Jim, with Jess, and look what happened with her. You trusted her, and she left you without saying a word.
Wow. Really?
I'm sorry, I know you still believe something happened to her.
I know something happened to her. You knew her. She wouldn't just up and leave me. We loved each other. We were talking about getting married. We got Bella together.
Nate.
She loved Bella. She would never just choose to leave her.
Nate, you reported her disappearance to the police, and they looked into it.
Yeah.
So they said that they spoke to her family, and they said she was fine. She moved away to live with her sister. Why did she feel obligated to move away from you?
I don't know.
Well, what did you do the day before she left?
Just a normal day like any other. We woke up at like 8. I kissed her on the forehead, made her some eggs and some banana pancakes because they were her favorite. I'm not a big breakfast guy, so I took Bella out for a walk around the block while she was eating. When I came home, Bella ran up to her for a treat. She has a routine. She always goes for a walk with me and then gets a treat from her mom. She ran in and sat there at Jess's feet, whining for a treat, and Jess just ignored her. She seemed off, like she was in a fog or something. She didn't even finish her breakfast. She stood up and just said, "I need to go," and walked to her car in her PJs and took off.
And that's all she said?
Yeah. I assumed she needed a little space and was just going back to her parents' house for a bit. She's done this from time to time.
Did you call the house after not hearing from her for a few hours?
Yeah. I kept calling and nobody would pick up, so I got nervous. And around 6, I went to the house. I knocked on the door and talked to her mom. She told me that Jess was fine and she's just sleeping upstairs in her room. So I said I needed to see her, and she stopped me and asked why I couldn't see her, and she told me that Jess had an abortion the night before. Apparently Jess went to her parents' house and told them that she was carrying my child, but she didn't feel like we were in a place to raise a child, so she got an abortion without telling me. Her mom told me to go home and take the night to sleep it off and come back the next day.
Nate, why didn't you tell me any of this?
I don't know. Probably because I didn't want to put my problems on other people.
Your problems are my problems. That's literally what friends are for. I'm sorry, man. So what happened? What happened the next day?
I went over to her house the next morning, and the parents told me she left to go stay with her sister. So I called the police because she would never do that. She wouldn't leave me. She wouldn't leave our dog. She wouldn't leave behind the life we've started. The police told me there was nothing they could do because the parents told them she willingly decided to go to her sister's, and they believed them. I guess the parents' truth is more important than the boyfriend's truth. So I was forced to do it.
Do what?
Investigate. So the day she disappeared...
The day she left, Nate.
Yeah, whatever. Since the day she left, she hasn't posted on social media. You don't find that suspicious?
I mean, yeah, it's a little weird, but maybe she just wanted to disconnect for a bit.
For a year and a half?
I mean, something really traumatic just happened to her. Maybe she really needed to disconnect.
Not a status update? Not a selfie? Not a tweet? Nothing. You know Jess. She's one of those girls that Instagrams a picture of every single meal.
She definitely did that.
I've tried getting in contact with her parents. Multiple times. I would knock on the door and there would be nothing. And there were never any cars in the driveway. Ever. Almost like they're gone too. And sometimes I call Jess.
You what?
She still has the same voicemail.
Okay, and why is that weird?
Her voicemail is, "Hello? Just kidding, I'm not here right now. But if you need me right now, I'm probably with Nate, so give him a call. Bye."
Okay, I see your point. That's definitely weird.
Why would her voicemail mention me if she wanted nothing to do with me?
I don't know.
There's something else I found that I didn't tell you.
Okay, what is it?
They didn't really talk about her much, but I did some Googling on the sister, and all I know is that she went to Montserrat.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
It's an art school.
Okay, I don't see how that research is relevant.
It's an art school in Maine.
Oh, yeah. Maine.
Yeah.
So wait a sec. Is that why we're here? I thought it was weird that you just found this random house in Maine and he said, "Hey, I'm moving here. Want to come?"
I know. I couldn't tell you the truth. I didn't want you to think that I was crazy.
Crazy? Nate, you are crazy. You've been crazy for the entire time I've known you. But you needed to tell me this.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? You know I'm not good with talking about my feelings or at all, really.
Yeah, I know that. Well, look at this. Home sweet home. I need a drink. Woo! Ho! I needed that! Oh, that felt good. Do you want a drink, or are you gonna sit there?
Are we okay now?
Oh, this is Steve processing. So we're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna swipe it under the rug, and we're gonna create a game plan. So what are we gonna do about Jimmy? Jimbo, Jimmy.
Just Jim. Just Jim is his name. I heard you mention once or twice or 3 times that you want to break into Jim's house.
Yeah, I did say that. So
what are you hoping to find? Other than his dead wife that you keep on harping about.
Well, she will be downstairs in the cooler. I'll leave that up to you. But I just there's something else, and I just have a vibe. The thing that whatever talked to me, my other friend, she, whatever. I think that it knows something and it's connected to Jim. So we're gonna go to Jim's house. We're gonna figure it out, and then we're gonna come back and hopefully have the answers to everything that we've been going through since we've gotten here.
So is this just what we do now? Do we just break into people's houses whenever we want? Is that?
Well, I mean, if we're going on like a technicality, the door opened when we knocked. So we didn't break in.
True, and the house is gone, so there's nothing to break into.
Exactly.
It's just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. We didn't even have to worry about what we did.
We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to the dog, but
Bella? There she is. She's fine.
I didn't mean our dog. I meant the dog from the house. Okay. We're gonna go to Jim's.
Okay.
He's got that big old red truck, so as soon as we don't see the truck in the driveway, we're just gonna go over and we're gonna investigate, and we're gonna see what we find.
So are you saying we have to Disturbia this bitch?
So you're gonna do a movie reference now? That's cool. Yeah, let's Shia LaBeouf. Let's Shia LaBeouf it.
Okay. So are you gonna drink anymore?
Oh yeah. This is a Steve night, so I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy me some Malibu.